Oh, hey, Frosty, how's it going? Totally just spaced out there for a minute. I was eating sugar cookies, and I shouldn't be. What's up? What's new? How am I not subscribed to your channel? I mean, who does that? There we go. For zero, QRC. Oh, hey, cool. What's this one that you were streaming 3 months ago? Looks like a first-person game. Can't stream on my hotspot. That's too bad. Dang. I was wondering about like hotspots and streaming on them, you know. I had an idea for live streaming like an intersection where people drag race. I was like, I could do that Saturday night. Be like, Saturday Night Live drag racing. Let's see. Can I show this? Yeah, that one. What what game is this? I'm like, hmm, maybe I should give it a try. Seems like a sandbox. Put a solid state drive in my PS5 and it started downloading 5 gigabytes in 10 minutes. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of hotspot usage. That was another thing. It's not just the not just the upload download speed, but also like the data quantity. You know, if I'm gonna have like a long live stream, how's that gonna go, you know? My chats aren't updating. There we go. 4090. The 4090. Ooh, look at that. The RTX 4090. Oh, wow. 24 gigabytes, 384 bits, DDR6X. Yeah, I was wondering what the next, you know, video card gigabyte quantity would be. I'm running 8 right now. 1100 for my 3090 Ti. Yipe. That's a chunk of change. Ka-chonk of change. Ka-chonk. 24 gigabytes. Nice. That's like 3 of my video cards. Haven't bought any other parts yet, though. Gotcha. I mean, my computer works fine, so I'm not like too concerned with getting new stuff, but at the same time, it's 8 years old next month, man. No, this month. Wait, in a couple hours. It's 8 years. It's an 8-year-old computer. No problems. The only thing I've upgraded was the RAM and the video card. When I built it, I had a 4 gigabyte 512-bit video card. That thing was awesome. It was a Sapphire. But stupid bullshit, nonsense, fucking hate them all because they suck. Windows 10, because I was using Windows 7. And then Windows, they didn't support it anymore, so I had to upgrade to Windows 10. And there weren't any drivers that would work for the Sapphire card for Windows 10 that would work with the resolution on my screen, because I'm using a 50-inch. So I had to get a new video card. And then my TV gave out, and so I had to get a new TV. I might have that backwards though. Maybe the TV gave out because the drivers wouldn't update or something like that. Yeah, it was like the drivers wouldn't update. So then my TV gave out, and I tried getting a new TV, and the resolution wouldn't work right, so I got a new video card, and that's when I got the one that I have now, which is like an 8 gigabyte card. And it has DDR6, so that's cool. But okay, so here's the thing. When I built this computer, it was the first motherboard and chipset that used DDR4 RAM sticks. Yeah. And I was like, well, I'm at least going to wait until they come out with DDR5. But, now that's out. And I'm like, everything works fine. I did have just a little bit of lag when I was live streaming Stray. So I suppose if I was playing some really intense new games, I'd probably have a little bit of lag. And that would give me a reason to get a new video card. But the processor's rock solid, man. It's like I don't even remember. It's got 6 cores, 12 thread cores. I don't know. It works fine, so I get a new one, Keep thinking about it. That was the thing with getting a really, really good one to start out with. I'm going to get 12th generation stuff. There you go. Yeah, see, that's what I'm getting at. If you build something that's rock solid, then it'll last a while. Weirds me out to think, oh, okay, the next computer I get, I'll be this old when I get another computer. And then here I am this old with this computer. Too much watermelon. I grew watermelons this year. It was pretty cool. I bought the seeds, and it was like $3.50 for 5 seeds. And I'm like, what there's a lot of seeds in a watermelon. Why can't you guys give me like 50 seeds or something? I'm paying this much. I mean, they better grow. And I put them in the ground, and they do grow. Yeah. So I don't really do any like weeding or anything. I just kind of let them roll. And maybe I'd get more watermelons if I did, but who cares, because I got plenty of watermelons to begin with. And I wound up getting a couple of really nice watermelons out of it already. And since the store, like Walmart, is selling, like a watermelon like this big for $6, then it already paid for itself, right? If I got one of them, and I got two of them, and my watermelons are like that big. They're selling like 15-pound watermelons, and I got a 20-pounder and a 30-pounder. And to be honest, I even got 100. I weighed it. It came in at 101.5 pounds watermelon, but it wasn't quite ripe yet, so that sucks a lot. Yeah. Always 94 degrees. Let's see if I got a picture of my watermelon that I'm bragging about. Bam, baby. Here you can see this this schnitzel. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? I'm trying to brag here, OBS. Help me out. Bam. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. Shabam. Yeah, so that's my big watermelon. Nice. Thanks. But might notice it wasn't quite fully ripe yet, you know? It's like, I freaking picked it too early. I was worried that it was gonna, like, be overripe. But here's a cool thing. There's two of these. This is the one of them. So I got one more chance to pick a giant, enormous watermelon at the right time. Yeah, we'll see. It's freaking crazy. That's a watermelon, man. And I was like, so is there gonna be more middle, more edge, bigger seeds, little bit of all three? Yeah. 94 degrees. New CPUs are always 94 degrees. So are they like liquid cooled or like perfect temperature regulation? Like, do they slow down at a certain degree? How do they keep them at that speed? That's interesting. I was updating the church website and I was like, I'm just going to go live. See if anybody comes by. Have a little chat. What I need to do is get another game. Can't decide on a game. What game should I get? Claire, Darlene, Ed, Emily, Evan, Lori. Ed, Emily, Evan, Lori. Lori is, oh, we got Emily, Evan, Gabe, Lori. Lori, Michael, Alanis. Alanis and Sue Barcher, Belushi. Belushi, Bowman, Brownlee. Brownlee, Chinlund, Cousins. Cousins, Crum, Deep Blade, and Hart. Denhart, Denny, Downey, Dwyer. Dwyer, Egan, Fox, Frederick. Frederick, Gray, Geiger, Hart. Hart, Hawkins, Hirschberger, Howard. Howard, Johnson, Kurt, Lamb. Yeah, Howard Johnson. That's my new porn name. Lamb, Lonergan, Lovell, Marie. Marie, Mathis, Millie, Miller, Mitten. Mitten, Molitor, Morse, Mosley. Patrick Mosley. Bold. Said 13th gen Raptor Lake CPUs can be cooled by AIO, but it has to cover the CPU completely. So that's going to be part of the CPU socket, which will be the responsibility of the motherboard, which will become the responsibility of the motherboard manufacturer. And the cooling system manufacturer, which kind of worries me a little bit. That sounds like something I wouldn't want to cheap out on, you know? You cheap out on it and it's not going to last very long. Something that lasts just long enough to be past the warranty. Mosley, O'Hara, Oni, Pawson, Ruma. Ruma, Shocker, Shelengowski, Solanka. Solanka, Speckman, Speakman, Stevenson. Stevenson, Stocking, Trask, Troutman. Troutman, Tyler, Utterback, Ward. Ward, Wendell, Williams, Wanick. Wanick, Wilson, Winterstein. Winterstein, Young, Zalicki. Done. Getting my PC in case there's another semiconductor shortage. That's a good idea. That's another thing too. I mean, PC parts were already up just because of Bitcoin mining. That's the thing about this computer being 8 years old. I actually kind of snagged it just before that really took off. And I got a lot of it pretty cheap. Hey, how expensive are power supplies right now? I mean, they don't really have CPUs in them. They don't have semiconductor parts in them. Well, I guess they do, like the regulators. But they have a lot of copper in them. And like copper wire, that is up right now. Dude. So expensive right now. Freaking copper. Haven't seen any PSUs on sale. Yeah, I was wondering about that. That's probably why I mentioned it. Linda, Kevin, Tim, Shirley. We gotta go backwards and check the bold ones. Shirley, Guy, Fred, Duke. Duke, Nidra, Linda, Tom, Joan. Joan, Dawn, David, Sam. Sam, Terry, Jen, Patrick, Tom. Tom, Cal, Jody, Hirschberger family. Cal, Jody. Jeanette, David, Rhonda, Dan. Dan, Dela, Matt, Carol. Carol, Yusuf, Judy, Chris. Chris, Lori, Gabe, Evan. Evan, Emily, Ed, Darlene. Darlene, Claire, Ben. Done. Gotta get that prayer request list done. Glad I got that. Okay, they stopped selling EVGA graphics cards? They were the pricier ones, man. I remember how expensive they were. It was like... Because you could get, you know, the same graphics processor board, but everybody puts their own heat sink on it and their own, you know, connector and their own software. Trying to think of the one that I got, but I remember EVGA was the more expensive one. But man, that was like 2008. I wound up getting a 512 megabit video card, and I was like, yeah. And it had this girl on it. She had red hair. I remember that part. But what was it called? I should dig it out. I still have it. Actually, I think it's in my old computer. The one I had before this. I had like a Core 2 Duo or something like that before this one. All the computer companies are holding back top tier items because they were losing hundreds of dollars. Ooh, gnarly. That sucks. So it's kind of like anytime there's like a new industry that comes out or a new product or technology that starts getting customers, there's a lot of little companies that hop on board to try and bring it to the market. And then the industry leaders start emerging and cannibalizing and taking over and pushing out other companies. But then once they establish themselves in the market, in order to battle each other and try to keep investors interested, the only way they can squeeze dollars, and they hire accountants and they tell the accountants, hey, we need more money. That's your job, is to focus on that 40 hours a week. And if you do a good job, you'll get a bonus and vacation time and a retirement fund. And so then they have to they're like, well, the only thing we can do is reduce quality, reduce service, and, attack the customer. And then they stopped giving us free watermelons. That's all right, though, because I got free watermelons. I grew my own. Yeah. Sitting happy and fat on watermelon. Fed them my gemstone plant food, too. That's why they grow so big. That's why I got so many of them. Ooh, man. All right, so the only thing left is the schedule. How fast can we whip out the schedule? And then what should I play? Should I play some Skyrim? There's definitely a rim job joke there. I got a job playing Skyrim. To be honest, it's my first ever rim job. I think I'm going to write that down. Maybe we can make it better. A job playing Skyrim. It's my first real rim job. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. We'll just forget that joke ever happened. And that means I have a time penalty for processing this schedule. People gotta know when to come to church. I kind of like that my church has been live streaming. Then I can actually go to church without going to church. I think it's funny that people are always like, what does the church mean by this? And I'm like, if you went to church, you'd know. And then I say that like I know. I forget. And some people are like, it's so important because, you know, some people are like, they want to be the best at this or the best at that. And they're like, church is so serious. It's the end of the world. All that kind of stuff. And they want to be the churchiest churcher that ever churched a church. But, you know, you take from it what you can. And a churchy church here, and a churchy church there. Updating the schedule, clicking on things everywhere. Old MacDonald had a church website. 10101. With a 01 there and a 10 here. Everywhere a 01. Almost. Now, delete these columns, expand, and justify. I got a comedy show coming up. Gonna tell jokes. On the 12th of November. And we got formatted the same, so we'll go same size, same text. Bold, unbold, italics, unitalics. Convert to text. Use a review to remove all the double spaces. Dude, I can't believe it's friggin' Friday already. Saturday already. Doesn't even feel like it either. It like disappeared. I did get to work on my car today though. That was cool. Put a new snubber on. My car goes squee vroom. I love it. So much fun. Oh, that was speaking about deals and things going up in price. Man, I got that car at the right time. Because, the price of used cars went up. Sheesh. And it was like I got this car, and to be honest, it was leaking transmission fluid. And I snagged it up for $2,200. And it was like a $4,000 car at the time without a transmission leak. Took it home and found out it was just one of the tubes. It's a transmission fluid. Like, you got a radiator on your car, and a lot of times the top of the radiator is for the engine coolant, and the bottom has a portion that the transmission fluid runs in and out of. And it was one of those tubes. It was metal. And so I just cut it, and I slid a piece of high pressure hose over it with a couple of pipe clamps. Or hose clamps, not pipe clamps. Hose clamps. There's a difference. Points finger in the air to look smarter. And voila, all fixed-fied. So then I wound up putting a bunch of things like new headlights, because they were kind of yellowed. So I got new headlights. I put new like light bulbs in the dashboard. And then I fancied it up. Like, I got dice caps on the locks, 5,000 watt amp, and a 15. I like that SPL. I put in a screen radio with a backup camera, but then I put a front cam on it. It's cool. It's like, 3 extra hours of work, but it was worth it. Kind of proud of myself. I wired in the steering wheel controls without buying the adapter. I got in there with my meter and I tested the wires, and I wired it up. And that's one of the cool things, is that you can program the radio to which button is which. So I also got to pick which of the steering wheel buttons did what. And then, that expensive cars thing happened, which apparently the news just said the other day that the price of used cars is coming down. So that's kind of good news. But it like skyrocketed. And so it kind of skyrocketed the value of my car, which I wish I had another car so that I could sell this car. But at the same time, I don't want to sell my car. I like my car. It's got horsepower. Push on the gas, and it smokes those tires, man. It's like, and the thing is, it's not even really one of those cars. It's not like a major, it's not supposed to have that much horsepower. But they put all that horsepower in there because they thought it'd be funny, I guess. I don't know. Saturday. Let's see. Paste that in there. We already have Sunday. So we need Saturday morning. Probably about 3 more minutes I'll have this bad boy done. Shame on you, bad boy. You're a bad boy. For shame. Booyaka. Bold, double spaced. Now we gotta have the headings. Ooh, we should play Skyrim because I think I'm on Solstheim. And I'm pretty close to making it all happen. Okay, last thing. The live streams. 4:30, noon, 12 o'clock, 9:30 on Sundays, and 4:30 tomorrow. El Dunzo. Oh, crapoliosis. I gotta put the announcement in there. And the live stream. So, we got the announcement. The diocesan monthly mailing. Whatever that is. Last modified, reverse the order. Uploaded. And formatted. Blam. Okay, so then last thing, live stream. Where's that at? Whoop. Clicking too fast. Where's the hallelujah part?
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Gospel, Father and Son and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
He sings so well.
Jesus Christ was rich, he became poor.
Okay, done.
So that by his poverty
Done.
might become rich. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Clean up the email.
Hallelujah.
And start up Steam.
The Lord be
Gia.
with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading of the Holy Gospel according to Luke.
Glory to you, Lord.
Jesus said to the Pharisees, "There was a rich man who dressed in purple garments and fine linen and dined sumptuously each day. And lying
Alright,
at
start
his
up
door was a
Steam.
poor man named Lazarus, covered with sores, who would gladly have eaten his fill of the scraps that fell from the rich man's table. Dogs even came and licked on his sores. When the poor man died, he was carried away by
Ooh, Need
angels
for
to the
Speed.
bosom of Abraham. The rich man also died
I
and
like
was
Gran
buried.
Turismo.
And from the netherworld, where he was in torment, he raised his eyes and saw Abraham far off and Lazarus at his side. And he cried out, 'Father Abraham, have pity on me.
New Dragon Ball.
Send Lazarus to dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am suffering torment in these flames.' Abraham replied, 'My child, remember that you received what was good during your lifetime, while
Grounded.
Lazarus likewise
That looks
received
fun.
what was bad. But now he is comforted here, whereas you are tormented. Moreover,
I'm gonna look at this Grounded game.
between us and you, a great chasm is established to prevent anyone from crossing who might wish to go from our side to yours or your side.'"
Okay, thanks, Mr. DePau. So check this out. That's church, right? He's going to read it, and then afterwards, Father Harris is going to talk about it. But this is Bob DePau. Funny story. So Father Harris goes over to Bob DePau's house and notices there's a statue, and the head's busted off, and it's on the ground. And Father Harris is like, "What's that?" And Bob DePau says, "Oh, that's a statue of St. John the Baptist." And Father Harris says, "Oh, I've never heard of someone having a statue of St. John the Baptist in their yard." And Bob says, "Well, originally it was a statue of St. Francis of Assisi, but the wind knocked it over and the head broke off. So now it's a statue of St. John the Baptist." Yeah, that's funny. True story. Good stuff. Haven't been to church since 2008. Yeah, that's why I say, you take from it what you get. I notice there's people who are like, they confuse church and religion and faith, and they're completely separate topics. I mean, you gotta discuss them all separately, but they interweave. But at the same time, it's like there's so many. It's so difficult for one person to explain something as intense as, all of that to another person. That's why it's so intense. And so, like, people are like, was Jesus the Christ? Was Jesus not the Christ? We don't know. But then that's when we go and people want to talk about it. But it's not. My point is that it's irrelevant whether Jesus was or was not the Christ. What's important is what he said, It's like, did Jesus stone whores or not? And so there's an example. I think it was like Luke or Mark or something, which is one of the cool things that I like about the Bible. And people are like, it's the Bible, it's so holy. Don't be that kind of guy. In my opinion, it's not functional, but like there's a lot of religious books that were written by some guy who wrote it all down. But like the life and times of Jesus, he didn't write those. It was his buddies that wrote it down. They were eyewitness accounts, And so one of them, actually, I think a couple of them tell the same story, which is the cool part, But he was like, one day Jesus was writing in the dirt. We were all up at this place. And I'm totally going to butcher this story, but the gist is there. You probably heard it before. And it's like, oh, he was writing in the dirt. And then the fake news Pharisees came up and they're like, we found this girl. She was whoring around. What are we going to do with her? And he looks at her and he looks at them and he's like, well, whichever one of you hasn't been whoring around with her shall be the one to throw the first stone. And they all just kind of looked at each other and left. And then the girl was standing there talking to Jesus, and she's like, so what about me? And he's like, they have not condemned you, or I have not condemned you, madam. Just go and don't whore around like that anymore. And so, he didn't throw stones at whores either. So, it's more about the lessons that you learn and the way of, more about how you live life, right? And the idea that Growmiez, Homiez, and I had is that it, for the most part, people's good. If we just like take an hour a week and we look into this stuff and talk about it, and that's kind of what going to church is, right? So, it's just kind of like a refresher course, like exercising, going to the gym, that kind of stuff. Anyways, let's fire up some Skyrim. Oh, I was gonna look at this game Grounded. Have you ever seen the game Grounded? Let's see if I can pull up the Steam. It's so steamy. Boom. Let me turn on the sound. Think I should get this game?
In a world
I'm gonna turn on the thing.
where terrifying creatures rule the land, where danger lurks in the shadows. And where everything is out to eat you.
And put on my evaluation face.
Must band together to fight the forces of nature and solve the biggest mystery that's ever come to your backyard. If they can rebuild the memories of a helpful robot, they might just be able to unlock the truth before it's too late. Starring the teams, featuring Burgle, Dr. Wendell Tully, the Brood Mother, the Koi Fish, and introducing Director Schmechter in an Obsidian Entertainment game that's out of game preview. It's time to go big or never go home.
I got a joke about that. People tell me to go big or go home, but I like going home. That's where all my stuff is. I want to go big and go home. That's the way to win.
Full release available now.
Ooh, I like full release. Yeah. Says it came out on the 27th. So like 3 days ago. I think I'm gonna have to get it.
Ready for a new wild and wacky fruit flavor? Introducing apricot. Stop by. Make sure you get your Billy Hog hot dog.
Special breaking report. More local teenagers have gone missing. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet town. If anyone has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department.
Hello, micro friends. Great news! Virgil knows you might be a little homesick, but that can be repaired.
Okay, we got a game. I'm gonna add it to my cart. I'm gonna download it and wait, we don't want to exit. I think I'm gonna get that game. Yeah. I gotta get ready for promotion tomorrow. So right now we'll just play a little Skyrim, but next time I go live I'm gonna play that game. Oh, that game looks fun. Okay, are we ready? Time for the rim job. I remember Obsidian being a good company. They made New Vegas, right? Thanks for hanging out and chatting, man. I appreciate it. Alright, where were we?
Your visit here will be tolerated as long as you abide by our laws. Otherwise, you'll answer to the Reverend Guard.
This looks like a mine. Raven Rock Mine. Man, I'm bright. Probably because I just turned up the brightness. Oh, Snaggle Rock. I'm supposed to go all the way up there? Oh, I'm supposed to go like way around things. I went the wrong way, didn't I? It skis. Speaking of being bright, not quite. What the crap? Whoops. Wrong one. There we go.
Sheogorath's madness take you!
Who's this shooting at me? Oh man, he got me. Alright, you're gonna get fired on, dude.
That's all you've got? Do your work.
You know, with Oblivion, there was more strategy to this. Meh. Like, you know, that's a swing. If I'm going back, there are a few different swings. Maybe I need to level up more or something? Did it give up? An unfortunate turn of events. You're talking about my computer, and then that new game comes out from Obsidian. I'm probably gonna have to get new parts for that or something. Which makes me think I should have looked at the recommended. I mean, I'm 99% certain that I'm gonna cover the minimum. But what is the recommended? Because you know me, I like to max my settings. Always been that way. Maximize, baby. Hey, Storm.
So the dragons have returned.
Yeah.
Well, the Skull have survived worse.
What is your role among the skulls? Is it like a cinnamon roll?
As shaman of Skull Village, I serve as both a guide and a healer, as well as a keeper of traditions. I also remind the Skull to live as one with nature, and to honor the will of the All-Maker, so that we will be worthy to join him in death. The tree stone is still corrupted. The land is still out of balance. But with the other 5 restored, it may be enough. It will have to be.
Okay, so what are we gonna do? Give him what he wants?
Yes. The Skull also tell of the day when we must finally give up our secrets. When Hermamora finally wins. As shaman, it is my duty to guard these secrets, but also to decide when it is necessary to give them up. I believe that time is now. If I am wrong, may my ancestors forgive me. Give me the book. I will read it and speak to old Hermamora myself. I will make sure he lives up to his part of the bargain.
Okay.
That is my hope as well. I am trusting that you will make this sacrifice worthwhile.
Father,
Yeah.
you must not do this. That book is wrong, evil, against everything you have taught me my whole life.
I must, Freya.
It is the only way to free Source Time forever from Mirak's shadow. There comes a time when everything must change. Nothing that lives remains the same forever. Do not fear for me, my daughter. This is the destiny that the All-Maker has laid out for me.
I stand beside you, Father. As always.
I am ready for whatever the foul master of this book has in store for me.
The skull yield of their secrets to me.
Father! No, stop!
I won't not for you.
Do something!
Dragon you have delivered me with your unrest. In return, I keep my promise, as befits a prince of oblivion. I give you the word of power that you need to challenge Mirak. You will be either a worthy opponent or his successor, as the tides of fate decree.
Father! What have you done? Go. My father sacrificed himself so you could destroy Mirak and lift his master's shadow from the land. Go then. Kill Mirak. Do not fail.
Alright, let's go get Miralax. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Been too long.
Goodbye, old friend. We will miss you, but do not worry. Freya will guide us well, thanks to you.
I don't have that. How can I read it if I don't have it? Oh, there it is. Okay.
We won't forget what you did for us, Stormclads. Walk.
Ooh, a ruby. Wish Colette was here. Maybe I have to beat these guys up. Those tentacles keep trying to give me a slap, but none of them have offered me a tickle. Okay, I'm totally missing this. Of course. Okay, what did I miss? Where are you going? You're supposed to attack the bad guy. that thing doing over there? Don't remember putting those books there, but it fits. I gotta go through all that again? Alright, have a good night or good morning, Frosty. Thanks for hanging out, man. Hope you have a good day. It's Saturday. Get out there and enjoy things. I'm gonna try and finish this, or at least get to Miralax. Wow, I'm carrying too much. Have yourself a good Saturday, man. It's good to see you. I better get to sleep myself. But I'm not. Wait, where'd the dragon go? There was a big dragon there. Aw, that's baloney. I totally taught him a thing or two. Oh man, I just wasn't fast enough, that's all. I pushed the button. Baloney. gotta save it after I beat these two guys. Dagnabbit, I was supposed to save it there, wasn't I? I can tell this is just gonna take a little bit. Darn it. Wrong button. Did I miss him? must have missed him or something. I must have to defeat him and then do the thing to him. I doubt I have enough potions for this. Aw, man. I was making progress, too. Aw, dang. Wrong button. So much preparation, too. Gee whiz. Must have been a critical hit or something. Damn it. It wouldn't even give me a strike. What kind of shit is that? How did he get up? Make it turn-based. Really? Okay, so now we want to prepare. We're supposed to ride him? I guess we're gonna have to look it up. Cheers, Growmiez. How's it going, man? He's supposed to talk to me, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to be able to ride him. It just wasn't loading. No, I'm not doing the kitty cat game right now. I'm playing Skyrim. Actually, I found another game. I put it in my cart so I could buy it. It's a new game. It came out 3 days ago. It's called Grounded. It's a pretty cool game.
In a world,
I'll let you watch it while
rule the land, where danger lurks in the shadows.
While I go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
And where everything is out to eat you. 4 shrunken heroes must band together to fight the forces of nature and solve the biggest mystery that's ever come to your backyard. If they can rebuild the memories of a helpful robot, they might just be able to unlock the truth before it's too late. Starring the teams, featuring Burgle, Dr. Wendell Tully, the Brood Mother, the Koi Fish, and introducing Director Schmechter in an Obsidian Entertainment game that's out of game preview. It's time to go big or never go home. Full release available now.
Kids, are you ready for a new wild and wacky fruit flavor? Introducing Apricot. Stop by. Make sure you get your Billy Hog hot dog.
Special breaking report. More local teenagers have gone missing. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet town. If anyone has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department.
Hello, micro friends. Great news! Virgil knows you might be a little homesick, but that can be repaired. First, you will need to survive the yard against terrifying insects and treacherous wastelands. Unfortunately, my memory chip is a little rusty. But with a little maintenance, we can unravel why you are here. Before someone or something terminates your tiny existence. Good luck!
It's day 449 in the yard. And you thought the Brood Mother was the craziest thing you'd face here. Think again. After the pond comes the haze, where weed killer pollutes the air. And you can barely see the giant mutated insects trying to kill you at every turn. Oh yeah, the fungi explode too. When you find the sun, you'll think the worst is over, but the action is just heating up.
Remember the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? That's what I was thinking. It's like, oh, that's pretty cool. So, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna buy it, play it. Probably on the next stream. Maybe even tomorrow night. We'll have to see. Yeah, I honestly, I think it's kind of geared towards people our age, but right. But I doubt that a lot of people our age are going to be interested in playing and live streaming a game. And I was pretty young at the time that came out. So I think, this is my thought, is that they're gearing it towards people just a little too young to remember Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. But the concept of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids took off. So I think they're kind of going after that same market. It's totally bugging out. It won't let me do it. Had to get him to land in the middle of the platform. Some people have been trying for 2 days. Yeah, I have to press and hold the shout button. Okay. Gotta press and hold it. New episodes show about the football team. It's pretty good. Don't watch soccer, but this is a good show. Okay, what's it about? Yeah, this is it's a first-person shooter, but it's got a little bit of RPG in it. It's RPG, but it's not turn-based. Remember the Final Fantasy game we played? Most Final Fantasy games are turn-based, like this guy takes a turn and then you get to select from the options. And this is live, real time, but when I stop it to give myself potion, that makes it turn-based. See, right now it's my turn, so this is kind of turn-based, and I'm gonna select to use a potion.
Good! Hail, Furi! Your Phuong has the mastery. Climb aboard, and I will carry you to Mirak.
When riding a dragon, you can lock on to a nearby target and attack it with magic. You can also command the dragon to attack your target. Fast traveling while riding a dragon by using your world map. For more detailed information, see the help section of the main menu.
Beware. Mirak is strong. He knew you would come here.
Riding him up to the top.
So, are you so easily?
It's actually this dude's pet dragon. So
No, not yet. We should greet our guest first. And so the first Dragonborn meets the last Dragonborn at the summit of Apocrypha. No doubt, just as Hermaeus Mora intended. He is a fickle master, you know. But now I will be free of him. My time in Apocrypha is over. You are here in your full power, and thus subject to my full power. You will die, and with the power of your soul, I will return to Solstheim and be master of my own fate once again.
As you command.
oh. Not sure what I'm trying to do here.
Yes, Thorin. Wagul. I will land at once.
I always knew you were weak.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of potion. I'm not sure. I've never heard of that before. Aw, he's full of energy again. Darn it. I think he's trying to heal up again.
Think to escape me, Mirak. You can hide nothing from me here. No matter. I have found a new dragon born to serve me.
May he be... Rewarded for his service as I am.
Mira harbored fantasies of rebellion against me. Learn from his example. Serve me faithfully, and you will continue to be richly rewarded.
Oh, magic stuff. What are we supposed to pick one of these? Oh, okay. I didn't really want to do that, but I guess it's a thing that I can do now. Anyways. Wrote all the dragon stuff that's popular. Oh, okay. Far out, man. Hey, babe.
I can feel it. The tree stone is free. Does that mean... is it over? Is Mirac defeated?
Yes.
Then my father's sacrifice, it was not in vain. He died to free us. Tell me, was it the only way? Did he need to die? Then, it was the Allmaker's will, as he said. I know I should not doubt it, but it is good to hear all the same. Thank you.
You are welcome.
One more thing, Skullfriend, if you will. I know it is not my place, but may I offer a word of advice, of warning?
Sure.
As shaman of the Skull, I am charged with the spiritual well-being of my people. While you are not of the Skull, you are Skull friend, and so I give you this warning. Hermamora forced you to serve him in order to defeat Miraak. Do not let him lure you further down that path. The All-Maker made you Dragonborn for a higher purpose. Do not forget that. Walk with the All-Maker, Skull friend.
Sure. Now what? We gotta find writings or something like that. Oh hey, Growmiez, have you ever seen the Mushroom House? I really should get to sleep so that I can go to promotion tomorrow, but nope. I'll show you the Mushroom House. Before we go.
So, what do you plan on doing?
What do you mean?
We're not going to be lounging around in a hall anymore, so you'll have to be a little more useful. Can't make me down here.
I hadn't really thought of it. I'm still hoping we can go home.
This is home now, boy. Start living.
Glad to not be working on that ugly thing anymore. Finally getting some sleep.
Yep. So this is called Elder Scrolls 5. This game is Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim.
I know things, hidden things, things you aren't supposed to know. You don't believe me. No one does. They don't want to. I don't want to either. But I can't help it. They're in my head. Secret hidden things. The secret kind. The black book. It shoved them in there with black, slick fingers. My fingers are too short. I can't get them out. Oh no, I didn't find it. It found me. Here, I'll show you. See? Right there. But don't go there. You don't want these things in your head. You don't. You don't. Never should have come here. No more. I yield.
Yeah. Be gone with yourself. So, anyway, this is Skyrim Elder Scrolls number 5 Skyrim. If you go back to Elder Scrolls number 4, that's Oblivion, we played that. There's one before that called Elder Scrolls 3, it's called Morrowind. And in that game, you're in this land with the mountain. And something about going down in the mountain into the volcano, you set it off. And so this volcano has been raining ashes on this land for like 500 years. And the people that live there are the Dark Elves. And one of the Dark Elves is a wizard who lives in this giant mushroom. So I'll take you up in there, I'll introduce you to that guy, and then we'll call it a stream. That's his apprentice. And here we are, inside of the mushroom house, with its various things.
Let me get a good look at you. Incipient madness, loss of self-awareness, black spots in the whites of the eyes. Any of the documented indications of Homiez Mora's permanent influence? No, you look fine. Well, at least no different than when I first saw you.
Well, do you want to know what happened with Miralax?
Who? Oh, him. Well, I assume you killed him. Or Homiez Mora turned on him when you looked like the winning bet. Or a bit of both. Mirac's influence has vanished from Solstheim. So, I assumed you handled things. Why? Did something interesting happen?
Nah, that's about it.
Well, that is what you hero types do, isn't it? I wasn't expecting anything less. Now all that's left are these black books. It's a shame I haven't located any more. So much more to be learned.
He likes making flashlights. Alright, thanks Nelith. And thanks Growmiez homies for hanging out. We're gonna call this a stream. We'll do other things later on down the road when we figure out what to do. Okay. Anyways, yeah. Good to see you, bud. We gotta figure out when I can come down there. A couple months or something. Be fun. We'll hit the comedy clubs. Party it up. Have yourself a good Saturday. I'll see you next time and we'll play some Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I'll even call the stream that.